Conquerors, Warriors, welcome into another edition of the Front Seven Rush Podcast. I'm your man, Vince Ingram. Got my main man, Nasiraj, in the mix. I'm a superstar, superfly producer, big time, Bijan Kelly. Nas. So we ain't gonna drag our feet on this one, man.
Let's go.
We're gonna jump right in it. So only two other women in the Deshaun Watson case is staying strong with their name and all that. The other 20, they still Jane Doe. They don't want it out there, man. So to them, let them tell it. It's not worth the money is not worth the potential slander. So they decide, as of right now, they still Jane Doe. So we got two of them that's saying they ready for war, and the other 20 saying, nah. Now, before you come here, we got another Jasmine. I'm gonna just call her Jasmine. She's a longtime therapist of his, and she said she told him a little while back. She did an interview. She said she told him, be careful with these women, because a lot of them, not for the good. A lot of them gonna be out to get you. So you need to be careful with the relationship you developing with them. So she said she disassociated herself with him, because she didn't know what all he was involved in with these other women. So it's a lot more it's a lot more coming out about this case now, brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a lot coming out now.
What's up, T. Will? What's up, Delovey? So the girl disassociated herself with him, huh?
Well, she said only because the some of the therapists that he was dealing with, she said he and her talked about him, and she said she told him, she didn't want to be a part of that because she didn't know what type of therapist they were. You know what I mean? So, she said.
So why did he use more than just her?
Because like me and BJ said, we think dude got a fetish, man.
Fetish.
We think he got a fetish.
Maybe those two that aren't anonymous, I guess they're just financially stable. I don't know.
And then once again, he dang, man. So he talked, out of all the women in the world, he shared his business with a physical therapist, or what you call them again, man? What are they?
They're massage therapists, man.
Massage, yeah, that's what. Okay, they massage.
But you're saying that the one that warned him was an actual therapist, right? Or no?
Yeah. No, the one. Okay. Yeah, the one that warned him is a licensed massage therapist, man. And she said,
not massage. Oh, I thought you meant therapist, like mental.
No, man. What the hell we talking about? Psychology.
BJ never catch up,
man.
I was thinking.
What's up, Kavana?
Hey, what's
BJ,
up?
what show you on, man?
No, I was thinking
his own.
Like, in defense of him, like, oh, hey, he's my patient, and I warned him about.
Hey, man, it looks worse to me that she disassociated herself with him.
Well, no, you have to listen to her interview, man. She did her name is Jasmine. You can pull her up, man. She did a interview. She said, it's nothing against him, but this is exactly what she said. She said because of the type of job that he has, she didn't want him to get on the field and get hurt, because he use a lot of other therapists, and she didn't want to be liable because she was working on him as well. That's exactly what she said. She said, so if he got out there on the field and, messed something up, got hurt, and it was because of...
Who that, man? What y'all doing?
Oh, you can hear that?
It's BJ, man. BJ, hold up, man. First of all, what's going on with you, man?
Look, I was gonna bring up the interview. I was trying to get.
Can you bring it up in silence, man? What's going on,
man? He's on his damn cell phone, man. You heard that? We're bringing on the damn interview. You on your cell phone.
Man. I got something on my phone that I want to share later, but no, that was the interview. If you guys,
I hope that wasn't a damn poem.
Look, you always trying to catch me with something like that. It's not gonna happen. I don't
What
got
you said,
nothing to
a
hide.
clone?
Here,
Yeah,
here we go.
that's what it looked like
Interview.
on his phone. Looked like he
What the hell
pouring
is
out his
a clone?
heart. Porn.
Clone.
POEM.
Oh, poem. Oh, yeah, I didn't know what he was thinking. I was like, what? I thought
I
he
can
was trying to say something else.
I can spell it.
All right, so this is
dropped Watson as a client. Why did your relationship with Deshaun end?
Me and Deshaun have had multiple conversations about just his team and who works on him. And Deshaun has a pretty big team of people that works on him. And just me not knowing everything that goes on with the other members that work on him, it got to a point where I was uncomfortable. And I felt like it was more of a liability situation. Just as far as if he was to get injured or anything like that, like I just didn't want that on my plate anymore. And so that's pretty much why I separated from Deshaun.
She also addressed this text exchange.
so apparently she's in defense of him, right or no?
She's
Let me
in
tell you.
defense of him.
Let me tell you though. The lovely trip. That's some bull crap right there. That's some bull. She dissociated herself behind what's going on. Man, look. If athletes getting hurt and people being associated with already being working on them would work negatively against you, nobody be working. Because it's 100% chance that a football player is gonna get injured. 100% chance. So I understand she trying to disassociate herself with it and not want to speak bad on it, but that particular reason right there, please, no, 100% chance. You might as well not even take them as clients if that's your reason.
Insurance will cover, right?
Exactly. But even though it's 100% chance, BJ, that a football player is going to become injured multiple times all over their body. As
So
Vincent Ingram.
I agree with not.
So no, she just didn't want to speak bad about it.
Well,
don't do it again then.
She didn't want to speak bad about him, but the way she's calling herself trying to explain it is if she was the only one working on him and he got hurt based off of her therapy, at least she'd know. But she's trying to make like, because he have so many different therapists working on him. And like I said, he go out there and pull a hamstring, because a lot of time those therapists, man, if they don't know what they're doing, BJ, they can do more harm than good. You got to know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
And that she possibly stopped being his therapist because he had too many.
That's what she's saying.
That's what she's saying.
Oh, so basically she wanted to be the only one he was, getting those services from.
Well, based on what Vince just said, also, man, if you go towards what Vince just said, she's just saying where like, look, I don't want to be get my name out there as one that's messing up on clients.
Right.
Undercover lover.
DJ still.
BJ, you somewhere else, man.
I'm just all right. I'm joking.
But okay, I see. But Vince, those, if he got a good lawyer, he'll keep the attention on how many don't want to be, instead of just focusing on all it takes is 2 anyway. It don't matter if the rest of them were fake. What if these 2 were real? It's still what it is. And I'm willing to say I was
right, but it's a lot easier to fight 2 than it is 22.
22.
I disagree in this age.
Man, please. All he gotta do is rip their story to shreds. If he can rip their story to shreds, he got it. If he can make a jury feel like that this is just a money grab, he got it. It's easier to deal with 2 than 22, boss.
I don't think so in this day and age. Y'all, 2 is a beast right now. 22 just is a feast. 2 is a beast. For 2 people,
are you trying to say that with 22, you can say like a lot of them are on the bandwagon?
That's what
That's
Vince been
what
saying from the beginning.
That's what he's saying. And if you got 20, if you already got 20, BJ, you done infiltrated. Now you just got to work on them too. Don't think Deshaun Watson ain't got no real expensive lawyer. You know what I mean?
He rich, BJ. That's what I'm saying. That's why he shouldn't be messing with these women in the first place.
She said a real licensed massage therapist is not going to risk her career to identify herself.
Ooh, so the lovely said no matter what, V. They just ain't identified. They ain't saying they fake. They saying they just ain't gonna risk their career. They still want to get paid. They ain't lying. They just ain't they ain't willing to risk their money.
Well, the news is saying that a large percentage of them are not licensed.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know how many of them are licensed versus the ones that's not. But yeah, it's been in the news that a lot of these therapists he was using. That's why you can't even call them therapists. The one that's not licensed, you can't call them a
If they're
therapist. You
not
call them
licensed, can't that whole thing be thrown out if they're not licensed?
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not
See,
saying
that even make it weirder though, BJ. I'm serious. This is what makes it weird. Excuse me. I'm serious. This dude is a professional football player, BJ, and he lets people who's not licensed touch him.
that's
weird. That is
weird,
man. You don't risk your career like that, man. He's worth over $100 million when all things are said and done. Actually, let's get it right, Vince. Over $200 million when the contracts get changed.
Deshaun Watson is a down to earth brother,
and you would let people who not licensed touch on you, Vincent?
Because he's
this is weird, man. This is just downright ass weird, man. You don't do that, man.
You don't care about how much money he has.
All right, well, BJ, would you do it?
Hustle
if your body was your instrument on you being generational wealthy, would you risk people that don't even have a license touching on you?
If I was
there, but your body.
The only unlicensed thing I would do would be maybe risk a taco truck.
All right, V. What about you, man?
You know I wouldn't, man. If you don't have your credentials, you can't do anything with me, man.
BJ, this guy's worth a lot of money. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry, Vincent. Go ahead.
No, that's why we saying, man. The point is that we agree that Deshaun made a dumb decision. Okay.
What's up, Jerry?
What's up, JB? He made a dumb decision, Nas. But can you agree, man? And BJ, can you agree, man? It's not about getting a massage with this dude. It's the fetish of these women working on him, man. I mean,
no, I ain't sure yet, man. I ain't sure this cat didn't do this mess, man, with these two women yet.
Oh,
I ain't sure.
Okay.
But hey, I'll put it to you like this. When it's all said and done, if he clears his name, Nas will say he was wrong. I'm not saying he's guilty now. I'm saying, bro, I need to hear it. Because it only take one for me.
Okay.
If you worth that type of money, man, this is weird to me that you would let people, you know what I mean, touch on you like that, man. And that's your instrument on being very rich. Touch
on. I don't think most of him being touched is like what you thinking. I think that it was based off something else he was into. You know what I mean?
Hey, all right, that's it, man. I'm done.
So I mean, man. It's a trip, BJ. But we gonna keep following this story, and trust me when I tell you, the dude is gonna be playing football next season, dog.
Okay.
All right. He still has his girlfriend. I haven't seen her say.
Of course, he gonna still have his girlfriend. He rich.
Yeah.
You ain't been listening, BJ.
He's rich, but she probably doesn't want that bad publicity. She's trying to do her little model.
What's her name?
Her name is Jilly.
Jilly who?
He don't know, man. That's it. She got one name.
No, Jilly. I can't forget the last name. Jilly
just got one name, man. This dude worth $180 million, man. She'll get over it. Trust me. She will get over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Jilly.
That's all they got to keep saying is he didn't do it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he's admitted that he's had relations with some of these women. You know,
and see, BJ, this is your ally right here. Look at
T.
this.
Will
what
says,
T.
"Men
Will
are
say?
weak. If she's pretty, most don't think about a career until after the fact when it's too late."
She got a point, man. She has a point.
God, she ain't got no point.
But wait a minute now. Hold on. But T. Will, when you have matured as a man, because it happens. Just trust me, believe it. Believe it, it happens. At some point, men do grow up. At some point.
Yeah, we
It
do.
may take a while, but at some point they do grow up. And once they do grow up, then they do start that term where they say you think with the little head instead of the big head. At some point, a man grows up and he does start thinking with his big head instead of the little head, and he stopped making them foolish decisions. You know what I mean? So at that point, now you could just look, man, and keep it moving. You know what I'm talking about?
V, you wasting your breath. BJ, pull this one up. Yeah, you wasting your breath.
Said, "No, the hell they don't."
You wasting your breath, man. Don't be talking to her, man. Let's move.
Hey,
on.
man, I guess I am. Man.
Yeah, man. Forget
It's
that.
where you look. That's what I'll say, T. Will. It's where you're looking.
Is where you did. It don't matter where you, man. You could be looking in church. It don't even matter where you look.
Xavier went hard.
Wow, men start growing up after erectile dysfunction. Then,
man.
oh, okay.
Xavier, I have to bluntly disagree with you on that one.
Let's get a little stampede in here. Let's see. I've always said the only charismatic ladies, men on the football field are the wide receivers and the DBs, defensive backs. Everyone else grew up with issues about being ugly and awkward. Part of that group. He's finally able to get with good-looking women. He's still young and thinking with his little head and fetishes. Wow.
Pete, what is Pete saying that the receivers and the DBs are only good-looking guys on the field?
He said he didn't explain this before to me. Only charismatic. Everybody else, like he said, grew up ugly and awkward. You know, being big for their age. You football players, man. The girls don't necessarily like y'all like that, man. They like the physiques of the wide receivers and the DBs. You know, for real. You cats saw some big cats in high school, man. Girls, y'all awkward, man.
Come on, man.
You know it, Vince, man. And that's all I'm saying. The only regular looking guys were the DBs and the wide receivers. The rest of you jokers were pretty big for your age, man.
Hey, it was some well proportioned linebackers, man. Come on, dude.
Looking like y'all was in college. That was scary. They don't want to deal with y'all, man.
Man, yeah. Okay, V.
Let's go play.
Now there's 3 of them against. Okay, T. Will is right. How many of these celebrity guys have these beautiful women only because they have money? And these women only have beauty. Most dumb as a box of rocks.
Whoa, and Kavon is my people too.
Ooh, they going hard, man. They going hard.
Yeah, what happened to her, man?
I mean, you know, a lot of the guys, you know, they don't have a lot of personality with them until they get money. It is what it is. But you know, that's why, you know, a lot of times you see the cats, BJ, that you know, that's not so good looking, be the one in the crowd with the girl.
I don't even know what that means.
And hey, Vince, and he right. When you think about the charismatic, pull up what Stampede said. When you think about it, the most charismatic guys, you know, in the pros, they are DBs and wide receivers. The guys with personalities.
Quarterbacks have personality.
Not as much as DBs and wide receivers.
Now, let me ask you this: Is that charisma? Is that just flash? They just the divas, man. You know what? I beg to differ, man. I beg to differ. I think they just the divas. You know, they the pretty boys. But when you talk about charisma, you got, you know, the linebackers like Ray Lewis. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I bet he was awkward as hell as big as he was in high school. Them girls wasn't paying no attention to him. Yeah, man, I'm serious. You don't pay, man, you know. You was one of those dudes. So, of course, you defended it. You was big for your age.
So
Hey
maybe
man, exactly. So I mean, y'all keep
Girls
talking
don't like that.
you
maybe
keep talking like the deep. I mean, the linebackers is garbage, man. What y'all? And
Off
Pete
the
Perry
field,
outside
yeah.
linebacker.
So
He
he tell
calling
the
him.
truth. He tell the truth about himself.
damn true.
Well, let's. Hey man, what else we got though, V man? Getting hard.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I done got caught up in this conversation, dog.
Yo.
I done got caught up in this, man. So
So using
we
that.
got a soccer player, BJ, Sarah Gordon, right? She plays with the Chicago Reds. We got another situation of racial profiling, man. She said they game against the Houston Dash. You had after the game, you had all of these family members and stuff coming down with all the white players taking pictures, selfies, stuff like that. She said when her boyfriend, black guy, started walking down, the security stopped him. So she was trying to figure out why did you stop him? And he said, you know, she asked the security, and the security said, well, I was gonna get to the other people. But by that time, she said they was already taking pictures, selfies, everything. Nah.
Is
So
she
here
a
we go
white?
again.
Is she a white lady?
No, Sarah Gordon is a little nice little black chick, man.
He just let all these people walk past him, and that one individual, the black sheep out of the flock, he decided to stop.
The one black guy, man, he decided to stop him from going to, you know, how you go down to now, you know how you go down to the rail, you want your family member playing, you want to take a picture. You know.
And I believe him, especially in soccer, man, we're a drop. So I believe him.
Yeah. BJ,
many,
what you think about that, man?
I mean, I think that's wrong. I don't even know what is the demographic. What's the percentage of African Americans in soccer?
It's growing, but it's small.
Okay,
Yeah,
I mean
it's
that's
not a lot.
no excuse. I just wanted to know, but yeah,
it's growing, but it's
definitely
small.
no excuse. Were any of them allowed on the field?
Well, they didn't have. They couldn't go on the. I don't think they was on the field, but they went down. You know, to the rail. How you can go to the rail and the players come up to the rail.
Why would you stop them from doing that?
Hey man,
you know why?
That's the point. Why did he stop him?
You know why?
You know.
But you know what's Vince? Speaking of that's messed up. But speaking of African Americans in soccer, what's Dennis Rodman daughter name?
Trinity Rodman.
She stepped on the scene doing her thing real quick, didn't
she? She doing her thing, man. Made her professional soccer debut. She doing her thing, man.
Look like him. Is funny, like the female version of him.
That ain't good.
I hope she not. I don't think she. I don't. No, she's not. She's not a bad looking young lady, man.
Yeah, no, that ain't cool.
That ain't cool. You said that ain't cool.
Not for Trinity. For him, it was.
Robin. Let's see what. Oh, that's interesting.
You think she got a relationship with him, Vincent? And you know any backstory on her?
You know what, man? If I would have to guess, I don't want to, but if I would have to guess, man, Robin
don't you say it?
He didn't have a lot of relationship with his kids, man.
I was not expecting her to be of the fair skin, light skin. I was not expecting.
Why not?
I'm sure it's a white girl he got about, man.
Maybe, yeah. I didn't. I just thought of Dennis Rodman. The first thing I thought was, you know.
What's the first thing you thought?
Just darker. I mean, it's
just
nothing.
Ugly.
So he associating ugly with dark? Is that what you just did, BJ?
Well, I guess that's what he's saying, man.
Is that what you just did?
I'm trying to figure out why he used the term fair skin. What that mean?
Because she's fair skinned.
What's fair skin, man?
It's like that's the term they use. You know what? I just thought about that.
Did you?
I just thought about that. Yeah.
BJ did say he live on the white side of town too, did he?
No.
Yeah, man. He got BJ.
You didn't say that, BJ?
In the dictionary, fair skin is having a pale complexion, having pale skin. Yep.
Fair skin. Yep. That don't even sound right when you say it, BJ. Fair. That don't, only that skin is fair.
It doesn't sound right.
It doesn't. The words have meaning, man.
I got a feeling that the mom is probably white, man. You know what I mean?
All
I
right.
need a new word. What's another word? Just mixed?
I thought y'all said red bone.
Red bone. That's well, how's that any better?
Yeah, they call it. It ain't racial. Fair skin ain't racial.
I didn't think about it, but thank y'all for enlightening me on that. I'm not gonna use fair skin anymore. Cause then what's the opposite of fair skin? You know?
That's what I'm saying. That's what that pissed me off
Ooh,
for a minute.
ooh, Xavier called me ignorant and told you too, BJ.
Red bone is ignorant. Thank you very much.
Now,
So
go to the
Wait
one
a
other,
minute,
the
man.
other one.
Pull these comments up, man. Pull these comments up. I can't see them, BJ.
Yes, man.
all right,
We got
so
good comments, man.
Xavier said, I'm quite sure the baby mama's white.
Okay.
Okay.
I would bet
Why?
she
Just
was.
because the lady is light skinned?
Dennis Rodman, I guess maybe he's into light, you know.
Yeah, man. But this Robin, I think, was married to a white girl, man.
I mean, that don't mean he didn't. Well, he didn't, but I'm just trying to be the devil's advocate.
Colorism, she is not fair skinned. She's half black. Learn the difference. I was just talking out my ass. But now, after they pointed it out, sometimes you gotta think about what you're saying, the words that you say, and where they come from. You know. So now I know. No, now you know. I learn. I learn.
Oh,
Uh,
hey, check out what yeah, we already read that one, BJ. Thank you for pulling that back up.
I had to throw you in there with me.
Yeah. Pull up because I think Stampede got some on this one. Then I gotta get to the lovely. She be tripping.
Said 18-year-old and busting butts already in the pros. Trinity could have gone to many colleges, but opted for the professional ranks. Rodman has a son playing basketball at Washington State.
That's impressive, man. She 18 and went
Man,
straight pro, huh?
man, listen. Rodman was a hell of an athlete. Now
He
you know that.
was. He was.
That dude
Rodman
was a hell of an athlete, man.
has athletic
He was.
genes.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see. Okay, yeah, he was married to a white woman for years. They have 3 kids.
Yeah.
So that's one of them because I mean I'm sure he got more than 3 kids. The way he partied. Oh man, he partied, BJ.
What you got
Yeah, he
against
did.
brown sugar? I don't got anything against that. Actually, my mom and my sister are light skinned, but I don't know. I just use the term fair skin. I don't know.
Hmm.
What's Sammy say, man?
Uh, he's dating both races, but some of his children are all black and the others are black. I'm guessing he means half black. Some are all and some are half.
No, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. That's what he did. All right.
But black is black.
I hope she
Hey,
keep
man.
going, man. I hope she keep going. I'm rooting for her,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. How
Yeah.
can we get off of this? Look, forget about the skin. Yeah, she amazing. Congratulations to her.
I bet you do want to get off the skin.
You know, you probably got a lot of black people listening to this show, man. You gonna mess around and have caravan come to Houston looking for you, man.
You gotta choose your words carefully.
Oh man, okay. Yeah, this sound.
He doesn't have a good relationship with his kids, and he hates it, but his demons won't let him do right.
That's what he said on his documentary, huh? I can see that.
Yeah, yeah, Dennis, man, Dennis, like you said, man, nah, that dude done did some partying, man.
Yeah, he was partying.
Serious
Wow.
partying, dude. So he probably don't have a relationship
Hey.
with none of shit.
His kids turned out okay though. For someone to be doing all that, you think there'd probably be something wrong with his kids. You know what I mean? Genetically. You
Probably
know,
got good They probably got
They
good
raised
mothers.
by their mamas, man.
Probably got good mothers, man.
Yeah.
no, I'm talking like from birth, like defects and stuff.
A
You know?
good mother can help you with that. They probably got good
Oh,
mothers.
like she's healthy, but duh. What's wrong with me, right? This show, I've been off for this whole.
What are you writing? That's because you up there. What are you writing on your phone, man? I know you want to read your little poetry, don't you?
Oh, I wasn't.
No, I don't really want you to do that. I was just joking. No, hell no.
No, I'm not gonna let you play me. Okay, so this is what I had on. Thank you. This is what I had on my phone. All right, so these are things that I think everybody watching, if you have any issue with procrastination, self-discipline, um, self-esteem, anything like that, it doesn't matter what it is. These are things that I picked up from Will Smith. Okay.
What?
Yep. So
The actor?
yeah, the actor.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a lot of motivational speeches, man. You never watch one?
Hell no.
No. No. Denzel too. I remember Vince was watching a Denzel one Sunday.
You never need nobody to
Let's
motivate me.
okay, so here's one. I've chosen shit that's not in my best interest. If the world is trying to hold me down, am I gonna hold myself back too? What do you
was
guys?
that? That was a statement.
That's a statement.
Read it again.
I've chosen shit that's not in my best interest. If the world is trying to hold me down, am I gonna hold myself back too? It's self-love. What he's saying is self-discipline is the definition of self-love. So
That's what he
self-love
said with that.
self-love would be not allowing yourself to choose actions that are not in your best interest. So that would be like a statement, admitting to yourself, on a daily basis or weekly or so, everybody can admit to this. I've chosen actions that were not in my best interest, But why are you going to kick yourself, right? Don't kick yourself, help yourself, right? There's
You
two.
know what, man? Let me chime in right here. Let me chime in right here, man.
BJ, don't ever do that again. Man.
Listen, man. You have to hold yourself accountable for anything that you do. Because you control your own destiny, period. You know what I mean? It ain't about reading no books. It ain't about none of that. You got to hold yourself accountable for the crap that you do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, read the comments, man. BJ, go ahead and read the comments, man.
I'm all right.
What they got, man?
Let Vince hear it, man. Go from Cavana to Xavier.
I was trying to spit something motivational that came from Will Smith.
Can't do that, man. You got to let the people talk, man, no matter what.
Okay, so KV said, okay, so why are you sharing this? I thought I was sharing something motivational. Xavier, exactly. What the? Yeah, I see how people gonna end up in the RV. Oh my God, this is not the show for me. Not tonight. Not tonight.
Oh man.
Jeez.
All right, well. Hey, seeing that we got such a lively reaction, would you like to read another one?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
What else
hey, man, y'all need to ease up on my boy, man. You better run down the street like Smokey would.
I'm gonna read one more. This is what Will Smith said. He said, and y'all might not like this one, but that's why I'm gonna say it. So he's talking about before you spend time with anyone, like invest your time in them. He said they need to be someone that inspires you, right? Okay, have good people around in your life. But specifically, he said, are the people around me throwing logs in my fire or pissing on my fire?
Will ain't got his words is not so encouraging, man. I don't know what he got.
BJ seemed to love it.
Seemed like it.
I got a Michael Jackson thing with Will
So
Smith.
Vince, is that? I'm sorry, BJ. Is that what Denzel? Because BJ put you in that. Denzel said, you listen to stuff like that too?
No, man.
Oh, okay.
Denzel stuff is on a whole nother level, man.
Oh, okay. I had to find out.
Denzel is on a whole nother level, man.
Well. Oh well. Okay, here we go. Nas, what's the difference between a chef and a cook?
She asked that earlier, Nas. What you need to answer that, man?
Yeah. The people need to talk.
Usually one has had an internship.
Which one?
The chef. Usually one has had an internship underneath another chef. Just it took about 18 months and get underneath this cat and learn everything he know. That's classically the difference.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. You just go
Is
out
there
there
any
with somebody who
license?
really no. You just get your rep out there. It used to just be about your rep. Because if you go work 18 months for this chef, he gonna dog you, but he gonna teach you and you're gonna learn everything he know. And they can't never deny that of you, that you worked with him. And it
Hmm.
puts you off.
So if you move from cooking in a restaurant to cooking at KFC, are you still a chef?
Hell no.
So I guess that's a difference.
The only thing that a chef at KFC would be associated with would be one owning one, or they do have positions of corporate chefs, and those are dope positions to get with corporations and stuff, because those are the guys that come up with all the specials and stuff, and you make big money doing
You can intern at KFC.
that. Not as being a chef though. All you can intern is as far as the damn chicken, and that ain't gonna help you, man.
So then what is the difference?
I just told you, but you ain't you for some read a poem. I mean a poem.
Look, you call them poems. No, so the thing is I shouldn't have read it the way I read it. That's what I shouldn't have done.
Oh,
I
okay.
should have just said it how I understand it. Because
Well, I think Kavana's trying to help you.
yeah, she's trying to help me. You should have set that up better. I think you're meaning you have to surround yourself with the right people and make sure those people are supportive, inspiring, and have successful goals as well. That's what I was trying to say, but I was just quoting what he said in the video. So I probably shouldn't have, you know. Yeah.
Even to go back with the lovely was saying, let's just say, BJ, what chef were we talking about the other week? One of those
Ramsay?
guys on who?
Chef Ramsay.
Okay, let's just say Chef Ramsay. Let's just say that because he is, a classically trained chef. If you work 18 months under him, man, and just dip and go somewhere else, it can't be denied of you that you work with that man. And
Right,
pretty
right.
much, you know his skills, you got his techniques and stuff.
But
and you move
but
on
it's
like
not
that.
necessarily just working under him, right? It's the type of work, right? Like the
Well,
location.
no, it's just getting the skill set. Every dish, man, learning how to do that. Getting the skill set. It's
So
about
so
skill
what?
set.
So okay, if you can't be a chef at KFC, what is like the
Why the
lowest?
hell do you keep bringing up
What is the
KFC?
lowest form of like restaurant that you could be considered a chef at? Because I think chef, oh that's high end. You got to know how to make some exquisite kind of things and
Well,
have.
that's what you're gonna learn under Chef Ramsay. You're gonna learn all the
So,
mother sauces and all that thing. You're gonna learn how to make them because
so
it's
that's the difference.
restaurants. Yeah, it's a big difference, man. Everything you got to do, man, you got to actually know how to make it. You can't open up a can. That's not tolerated, man.
I
For
was
real.
hoping that would be your answer, but you said it was an internship. I can
Well, that's
intern
what. Not. That's not the word I'm looking for. Internship.
apprenticeship.
Apprenticeship. Thank you. I'm sorry. I said internship. Huh? Apprenticeship.
Okay.
You take an apprenticeship under somebody and they dog you, talk trash to you, man. Oh man, do you wrong, but you do learn.
Yeah.
So that's all. It
Oh,
comes down to.
here's a quote from Will Smith. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings, and emotion.
There you
Thank you.
go.
Thank you. You just
I'm
revived
with you, BJ. They help you, BJ.
you.
I'm serious,
What?
Vince. I've never listened to a motivational speaker, man. I've never needed one. Never listened to one.
Yeah, I mean, I've never listened to a motivational speaker. I don't knock them. You know what I mean? They are what they are. It's it's certain people that inspire me. You know what I mean? Just watching they struggle. But I mean, I would have to personally know they struggle. It's hard. For me to listen to somebody I don't know. And then get inspired by them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta really have seen your struggle over the years and listen to what you say and get inspired. But yeah, just sitting down listening to a motivational speaker, I'm with you now.
Yeah.
I've never needed that, man. I'm self-motivated. And
Yeah.
that's what you gotta be, BJ. You gotta be self-motivated, man.
Oh,
You
for
know what I
sure,
mean?
for sure.
You can't
But this is the
just
thing,
move
though. No
quick.
matter what, and I will say this: no matter how intrinsically motivated you are, some people are extrinsic, some people are intrinsic. Meaning, some people can take it from inside, like you, like I feel me, like Nas. Some people are extrinsic, where they need it to come from other
What
people.
you say about
No
me,
matter-
BJ?
I think I said we're all alike. We're intrinsically motivated. But anyways, but it's just the thing is, even if you are intrinsically motivated like us, there's little nuggets that I think we all, whether you say you watch motivational speakers or not, Nas, we all have our ears open for, those stories or those things that people have overcome, and we,
No,
relate to
Yeah,
that.
you have to always be willing to learn, man. And
No,
if
Nas
you
said
not,
hold on. I'm
if
motivated by my youth. I will never be poor again. I don't need anyone to motivate me to not ever go back to that. Trust me on that, bro.
I
I'm,
think he missing the point.
I
I'll
think
miss anything, man. Hey, real quick, the lovely yeah, these days, they'll try to BJ pull that up. Isn't there a degree involved in it? Yeah, most cats these days go to culinary arts school. As a matter of fact, I got a degree from culinary arts school. But I have worked with cats, Vince, that didn't have degrees that were better than me because of who they apprenticeship with, and I started
Mm,
learning from them. So yeah,
right.
but a real chef, bro, if it's just who he done learn from, and you know how creative he is, no matter how much school you've been to, he'll get in there and eat you alive. But what he know?
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, most of them do the lovely, but that ain't If you know, he know.
Hmm.
Vince, you just gave a motivational speech. I don't know what that was. That's what Vicky said.
yeah. He did give a motivational speech. We cut him off a lot, but he
Hmm.
gave a motivation. Yeah, you are
Yeah,
motivational.
these cats cut me off, man, because they don't want to learn. They don't want. They think they're too old to learn. They think they know everything. You know what I mean?
Oh, never, never.
Man,
But
That
I don't need no motivational, man. I'm motivated, man.
that did
Okay,
describe me.
okay,
That did just
okay.
describe me.
Hey, so listen, check this out now. Former Kansas City Chiefs assistant Britt Reed was charged with felony DWI, right? So you think he gonna get a slap on the wrist? Now he's a white fellow. You think he gonna get a slap on the wrist, or you think he gonna get some jail time? Because felony DWI means somebody was killed, right?
Does it?
Or
I don't
injured?
know. You so hold on, Vince. What the hell you trying to say? I don't damn drink, man. They trying to put that on me, man.
maybe
Bitch,
Hey
you gotta
man,
watch this dude, man.
you
I
don't
know
drink.
you
That's
know
all.
I know you know some of the
I'm saying
laws, man.
I ain't no damn criminal either, man. Yeah, I don't know. BJ, look it up. You gonna sit up and say, man, yeah, ain't that what it? I don't know.
Oh, that's funny. That's
You
funny.
sure you don't know, man? Or you
I'm
just don't want to
sure
tell us?
I don't know, man. No, man, I don't
Come
know.
on, man, tell us, man. Tell the listeners, man.
BJ, look it up, man. What's felony DWI? What does that consist of? Does that mean
Driving
someone is
while
dead?
I
I'm
think.
saying, does that mean someone died?
Oh, the difference between felony and a normal one. Oh, that's what you're saying.
I
Ain't
think
no
that.
difference. Just what is felony DWI, man. We
I
ain't
think
looking for no comparison.
I think that. Hey, Vince, that is Andy Reid's son, though, right?
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, ooh.
let's see.
I believe it was a child involved too, Vince.
Right.
Driving
Okay.
while intoxicated. That means under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or both. And so that is a felony. Oh, well, first time DWIs can be misdemeanors unless you've injured someone or took another's life. But mostly it would be a
Go,
felony.
Vince.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I don't
No, I don't
I
think
don't
you're
know,
going to.
man.
I don't think you're gonna get a slap on the wrist, man. No, I don't.
Think we'll get some jail time?
I do. Yeah,
Ooh, we.
yeah, man. I do.
Oh, KV, I did see what you said to me And I appreciate that. You're right. I shouldn't quote anyone else but myself. Forget those people. Yeah, thank you.
BJ, that's not right.
I
It's so
can't be
it's not.
powerful,
It's
man.
all right to quote other people,
Can't
man.
be
No,
powerful, man.
no, I get what she's saying though. I get what she's saying
All right.
though. Oh man.
So
Oh,
BJ, tell me about this vaccine, man. You texted me about the other day. Man, nah. What
oh
what what,
yeah.
what you run into?
So y'all remember on Monday, I ponied up. I was like, I'm gonna take the vaccine. You know, it's free. Ding ding ding. I haven't heard too much about it that's been negative. Ding ding ding. And I don't want to get sick, right? So then the next day, we have this nurse that comes over and checks on my grandma. My grandma has dementia. She lives with me and I'm with my mother and my family right now, helping out with her and stuff and saving up to get my RV. So yeah, she has a nurse that comes by and bathes her. And the nurse was all like, "Oh, yeah, I just got the vaccine like a week ago from Johnson and Johnson, and I was just on the phone in the car talking to my girlfriend, and she was all like, there's people getting blood clots and stuff, and she was just calling to check up on me and make sure I was okay, and to tell me to go get checked out and go to the doctor." And I was like, "Wow, that's interesting. Okay, Johnson and Johnson is out." And then later that day on the news, and this is the day after I said I was going to take the vaccine. Later that day on the news, I saw that the Johnson and Johnson vaccine was paused because of that, because of people with complications.
Was
That
it paused for the whole country or just in certain states?
I didn't see that part.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah,
All right.
Hmm.
but
Yeah, man. You gotta
So
you
you're not
gotta
taking it
decide
now?
what you gotta
no,
decide what's best for you, man. You know what I mean?
I'm not taking it. I know there's two other ones out there besides Johnson and Johnson, but that's just bad timing for the day after
Yeah.
for me to say I'm gonna take the vaccine, and then that I'm like, okay, look, I'm just gonna stick to what I know. Like KV said, stick to your intelligence and what you deem is right. Okay, do not just go down any old lane and because he's Will Smith, go around talking about people pissing on your fire. Okay, okay, go.
Going back there again, ain't you? All right.
Look, I'm out. But yeah, so that's what I saw about the Johnson and Johnson. So anybody
Yeah.
that got that vaccine, Johnson and Johnson, I hope you're okay right now. Hope you're doing all right.
Vince, I got to jump back real quick, man. We've seen where you love T. Will, don't you?
T. Will said Johnson sucking right now.
Sucking.
But they said that your boy already served time, man, for something similar. So yeah, he going.
Yeah. Oh, so he served time some prior to this.
Yeah,
Wow.
DJ, pull up what Stampede said, man. That's your lane right there.
Oh, he has something else for you too about the chefs. He said in 2007, Britt was sentenced to 23 months in prison in Pennsylvania for his role in a road rage accident.
Road rage. Wow.
Driving under the influence, possession of a controlled substance, and the brandishing of a gun. He also pleaded guilty to DUI and drug possession in a separate incident. He served 5 months.
Ooh.
Nas, I bet this dude get ready to read the blues, man. He probably be like,
You know he do.
phone be ringing. He probably be like, oh God,
You know
What
he do,
else
man.
did he do?
here
You
goes
know.
Britt again.
Yeah,
You know what I
Britt,
mean?
man. He even tried to bring Britt close to him, and Britt still mess up, man.
He tried to bring Britt close to him, give him a nice paying job, and he
Yeah.
still can't get it together, man.
Britt was such a bad son that he invested in Brita filters, hoping that would. No, okay, never mind. Bad joke. Get it,
rolling
Brita
tonight, ain't you?
because
You rolling
he
tonight,
filtered
ain't
the bad out to be clean, good.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, the lovely,
Yeah,
I heard
he,
what you tried to say. I heard what you tried to say. I got you.
He's something else tonight.
Hey, I got one for you. The chef I worked with in Atlanta did consultations with fast food places to bring good food to the common man. Good food to the common man. Okay. And food that they appreciate as cheaply as possible with quality. He consulted with KFC, Churches, Grandy's, and he was the executive chef over Disneyland at one time.
Yep, I remember that guy.
Okay, so I guess a chef wouldn't be working in KFC, but would consult KFC.
Well, that's what I just explained to you. It's associated with being a corporate chef. They make
Hey,
a lot of money, man.
if you consulted KFC, Nas, what would be some,
What would be what?
I'm thinking of you as a chef. What would be a recommendation you would give KFC about their chicken?
So make sure whatever the hell y'all sell, I get a raise. That would be my only damn.
Hey, BJ, you know, on the for real, man, some of my signature dishes that I sell in my place, I've got that from Nas, man. And they went over well, very well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Some of my loaded dishes, where I load, you know, I'm putting all kind of meat and stuff in it.
Yeah.
I got that from Nas, man. Real talk.
Nice. Yeah.
Real talk, man.
Hey man, I'm not just a pretty face.
then before that, I mean, you weren't much.
Man, y'all gonna make me throw my tea, man.
Oh,
Hey, I'm like nigga, man. Y'all won't make me spill my yak, man.
I love that, man. Don't bring that up.
Get about it. That's
I
a trip.
keep talking about food, man. Leave that alone.
Will said, "What place do you have, Vince?"
I have a place called Miss Houston's in Tyler. Will you ever in the area? You need to come check it out. It's comfort food, very, very good. Turkey legs, link sandwiches, the best snow cones in the world. We come out of New Orleans. We modeled our stuff from New Orleans, man. You know what I mean? The turkey legs we modeling from the turkey leg hut in Houston. Very, very good. You should check it out. You're in the area, in the Tyler area, come check it out. Miss Houston's. I named it after my mom.
Start up for him to sell frozen yogurt.
Yeah, we don't sell no frozen yogurt. Not got to the frozen yogurt yet, brother. So what is this? Go ahead, BJ.
I was just reading some comments. So we got Miss McMillan saying, "I'm gonna be okay with the vaccine." Okay. But then on the other hand, we got the lovely saying it's still in experimental use. Why would I want to risk my body? It's very polarizing. I don't know which way to go. I'm gonna stick to not going for it just yet. I'm gonna wait.
It's a trip, man. How so one-sided, BJ. I mean, so not one-sided, but you got a division in there.
You really do.
Know?
You really do.
Yeah.
It's a big time division.
You have to just decide what you think is best for you, man, and pull the trigger on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there's good arguments on both sides. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike racism, there's usually not good arguments on both sides. You know? Affluenza, rich privilege. That's the only way to explain Britt Reed's ability to get away with stuff. Yep.
Well, he served time, so he didn't get away with it.
Right.
He served more time.
So little, though.
Probably because it was first time, something like that.
And he didn't kill nobody. He just, at that point, brandished a gun, road rage, stuff like that. But I mean, you graduate from that, man. When you get away with that, when you get away with stuff like that, you start doing worse stuff. You know what I mean?
Man.
It's sad. Somebody had to lose their life,
So he gonna do time, man.
You don't think now?
No, he is. He gonna do time. He gonna do more time.
She said, "Let's not act like we don't put other toxins in our body." Yeah, but that's a toxin like that. I'm kind of choosing. I know more or less the ingredients. I don't really know what's in the vaccine. If you smoke a cigarette, you know what you're smoking. You're smoking nicotine and all this that they put in the commercials and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna get cancer, and you know exactly what you're gonna get. With the vaccine, it's like surprise. What's in the box?
Like I said, man, there's arguments on both sides, man. This thing gonna go on for a while.
Yeah,
it is, man. It is. I mean, I'm to each his own, man. Whoever get it, hey, more power to you. I hope it works. To the people that don't decide not to get it, I hope everything work out for you. I mean, I haven't gotten it, but
BJ, let's just say they started making, well, I guess money would hold them back from doing this. But let's just say that if you needed a card to say you was vaccinated to fly, would you get vaccinated?
probably at that point.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, now think about it. The ones who have to fly, I have to fly at some point. So what can you do? You know what I mean?
I'm just, that's why I'm bringing it up. It's gonna be situations where, man, you have to.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it to that level because I would think, all right, even if I take the vaccine and there's something wrong with it, I mean, I will admit there's probably a very, very low chance of me dying like that. So I'm not gonna let that get in the way of what's on the other side of that flight, which is most likely money, so or adventure experience. So
yeah.
Let's go without that one.
Yeah, that's what KB said. I think at some point, if you're gonna want to travel and not be inconvenienced, you're gonna have to get one of the vaccines.
Yeah. Probably so, man. They're gonna start requiring certain stuff that's gonna tie your hands, man. The ones that's not getting it. I mean, you want to go out the country, you're gonna have to get it. You want to jump on a flight, you're gonna have to get it. I mean,
yeah. I saw an article. Governments are looking into creating vaccine passports, is what they call them, which doesn't make sense to me. Like you can't just have the proof that you have the vaccine. You got to create like a little separate, or maybe that's just the wording they use. Because some of them, like I think Biden, he was talking about having like a global app or some type of app or something, and the wording vaccine passport. So not to really think of it as like a completely physical separate thing, but just something that you can show real quick. So that is something I've heard on the news governments are looking into.
Yeah. Hey man, that's just another form of them being able to control us, BJ.
Oh, the control. They
control,
you gotta
man.
watch out for they, man.
Yeah. It's just gonna be another form. Hey, listen, black man.
They don't want you to I don't know, get sick, or they want you to what what do you say about the vaccine? I need someone more creative with conspiracies to create one. Oh wait, here we go. They are gonna click a button and everybody who got the shot is gonna turn into a zombie. There you go. There's
T-Will tonight, man. What's going on, man?
There's a good day.
T-Will, man.
There's a good day.
Like me and BJ said, man, hopefully it's just not the athletic zombies, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully they like the Walking Dead ones, man. We deal with them.
Don't want the ones that can run, huh?
Nah, we don't want the ones athletic.
And I keep, every like once a year, I'll do a serious, maybe good 5 minutes of thought on the zombies being a real thing, right? Just 5 minutes. And I really try to rationalize so hard. Like if this dead body really came back to life, I would think that they would be pretty slow. I'm
with Vince. Some of the damn movies, man. I ain't trying to ration. I just want to make sure they can't run. Like, well, they don't need to be athletic, man.
As long as they can walk up to us, I can deal with it.
They don't need to be strong. They don't need to have any of that.
Jump on them, man, from Stampede down, please.
Stampede said, "My wife and I are so polarized on the subject. My argument is that vaccines are all experimental and we're all guinea pigs. They will probably give me the placebo. You have to get 2 separate shots. They can track the progression of the virus, like the Tuskegee experiments. My wife says we're going to get it, so we're getting it." Dang,
Yes, that's that.
dang. The
Love
lovely
trip.
Tom Hanks' son, Chet Hanks, is being sued for $1 million for physical abuse on his black girlfriend.
Oh wow.
I don't think color make a difference in this one.
No, I don't either, man. You jumping on these women, you gonna
You
get
just jumping
you
on
gonna get-
women now, man.
Yeah, I don't think a color makes a difference on that one either, because I've
Well, unless
yeah,
it says
oh.
something.
I don't know him personally, but I've seen him in interviews and stuff and interactions with
Hold on.
people.
You know who the hell Tom Hanks' son is?
Yeah, Chet Hanks, yeah.
I don't know who the hell that is, Vince.
Oh,
Who
it's
the hell
because
Yeah,
you know who he is?
I do, man. Only because he like black women.
Oh, is that what you're gonna say, BJ?
no, I was gonna say because he's around these current social media stars and stuff, like my age, like all the influencers. He's
Okay.
like hanging with them. Yeah.
But he likes black women now. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He love black women.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I didn't know who the hell. I didn't know. Matter of fact, I didn't know the man had a son.
Yeah, he's got multiple
Oh, yeah.
kids.
Please.
Let's see. Let me show you Chet Hanks. He looks like
What
somebody.
you got next, BJ?
Oh, yeah.
When you
Let's.
pull up Chet Hanks?
We got. I believe everyone's body reacts different due to our health and the medication we're taking. That's true.
Yeah,
too.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yep.
So did you?
I
Put
mean,
him up,
you know,
BJ?
Oh, I was.
What the
Man,
hell happened, man? You was just
trying to
working on it. What the
I
hell
mean,
you
trying to
doing? Well, Vincent, man, bro, you was just punching on buttons.
God disrupted me.
Boy, get off this stuff, man. Okay.
Nah, you hadn't seen. He done been in a couple of movies, man.
Yeah.
Has he? No.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously can't name him, and you can't either,
Nah, I can't
BJ.
remember.
You can't
No,
name him.
and movies.
I
no.
mean, he's
So-
not Tom Hanks. You know what I mean?
He's a
Hell
good
no,
actor.
I don't remember him.
He is a good actor.
Why? Because he hang out with social media people?
No, I saw clips. I just don't know what movies they were. But I saw the clips.
All right.
Yeah, zombies. Oh, we're talking zombies now. Oh yeah, I doubt the airlines will want to enforce that. The whole
Yeah.
vaccine check, I doubt that. Until it becomes a majority, like if there's a statistic like, oh, majority of the country is taking the vaccine, then I could see the airlines saying, all right, now let's
Get on board, huh?
be on the offensive.
What's up, people?
Let's see what else we got. That was just another one from the lovely. The mind cannot conceive anything it has already seen before, so the zombies are real. What does that mean? The mind cannot conceive anything it's already seen before, so the zombies are real.
I don't know.
I'm trying.
Yeah, smoke with the love.
You gotta smoke. If your job told you that getting the vaccine was a requirement, would you quit and get a lower paying job that didn't require it? Hell no.
Like, give me that shot.
Man, it's like, imagine you got a good paying job. You know, you decide, yeah, I'm a blue collar worker. I'm going to get this job. It's $25 an hour. Bam. And then they say, you got to take the vaccine. You're like, nah, I'm going down to 15. Going down to 15 an hour.
I'll be asking, you gonna shoot me in the arm or the booty?
Can I get the vaccine here?
Hey, there you go, Deshaun Watson. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna take shots in the booty.
Oh, let me ask y'all this. So my nephew, he went and got a COVID test at, I think, CVS or something, because I told you he caught COVID like last week. And he said that at CVS, they make him do the test himself.
Really?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I ain't saying that. Your dad a real dark skin?
What? That was a random question.
I just want to know. Is he?
Yeah, he's not dark. Yeah.
He fair.
No, man. He's probably my same shade. And then my mom is the complete opposite.
So they made him swab himself, huh?
No,
I
he's
ain't
not my
saying
dad. He's my nephew.
Oh, I'm not saying I ain't seen that nowhere on the news, man.
Oh, that's what confused me. You asked my dad, but I was talking about my nephew.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Okay.
confused me. Oh, no, I
said
get
your
what you're saying now. I get what you're saying. I mean, yeah,
Hey,
I
man,
never.
let's wrap this thing up, man. CVS makes you test yourself and does not go back far enough. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it makes sense. If I was testing myself, I'm not going all the way to my brain. I'm going to stop right there.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, fellas. Hey, y'all hit this like button, hit the like button, share. Great show tonight, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Nah, way to bring it. BJ, good job, my man.
Bam.
It was it was a good one, man. I like the interaction with the listeners, man. Y'all keep bringing it, man. The lovely T Will, KV, Vicky, Vashari, Stampede. That's great, man. Y'all keep
Xavier. Don't forget about
Xavier.
Can I play something before we leave?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so this is it's been long awaited. Everybody's been wanting me to upload. Okay. Oh, could you hear that?
No, we could.
Yeah, we heard that, man. We don't know what it was, but we heard it.
No, we didn't.
Everybody's so recently. Well, not recently. A long time ago, we had the watchers send us in some videos and photos, and this is one of them. This I think KB shared this one. Okay. Vince, could you explain who this is in this video?
That's my mom, man. She's doing a plank for 60 minutes, I believe, and she gets so much money for doing the plank.
I'm the one over here shaking like a.
How old was she when she did this?
That's dope.
Oh my God!
That wasn't 60 seconds.
That was 60 seconds, man.
Look, the video was 30 seconds,
man.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was 60 seconds, man.
Man, okay.
My mom is 60.
That was
66 years old, man.
66. Oh, wow. Wow.
And you got a lot of these young ladies that's 40, 30, and 20, 40 years old can't do that, man.
Can't do it at all. I mean, that wasn't 60 seconds, but they can't even go.
That was 60 seconds, man. I was counting.
You're counting fast.
Nah, that's coming from somebody who can't do the 7 push-ups, man.
We gotta do the push-up challenge. Boy. We gotta do the push-up challenge. I do have one more video from Stampede.
What we got there?
Play it.
Let's see here.
I'm about to give you love.
This is a tea egg. Hey.
So Stampede is with his kids at like some foreign restaurant.
Something new. I'm gonna give it a try.
I think he's about to eat this old egg.
1, 2, 3.
He's taking them little baby bites, man.
Teeny tiny. You've been chewing that little bite for a while.
Yeah. What's
Hey, Nas, that's your brother.
I don't know
Why
what's
is it
happening.
that so long?
I don't know.
Everything I've ever had in my life. I'm trying to get to the middle.
You ain't ever gonna get to the middle.
We gonna never get to the middle taking them little bites.
You gonna take another little bite.
Not bad.
He is in pain. He's suffering. He does not
I
want
will
that
not
egg.
be finishing it.
Green on the inside.
I know.
Put it down. He put it down. He said, "I'm not finishing that."
What he said? What was it again?
What kind of egg was it?
So I've heard of those eggs called like the 1,000-year-old eggs or something like that, but I think he called it the tea egg or something.
Mm.
But yeah,
So it's an old egg.
yeah. So there's two different things. I think there's one from the Philippines where it's like it's where you eat a fetus of a chicken or bird or something. So it's like the little baby bird bones and everything is inside of it, and you eat it. He either had that egg or he had the egg from I think like Vietnam, where it's like a really really old aged egg, like and yeah, and they call that one like the 1,000-year.
I think that might have been the one, BJ, because they went out the country. Yeah, they were traveling. They went
I don't
Asia.
think you gotta be out of the country to eat the Philippines egg with the baby
Just
bird.
hang out with you. Just hang out with you. Hang out with you at the little strip clubs in Austin. You can find that egg.
This is a Malaysian. He said,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna answer that. It was a tea. So it was an egg cooked in tea. Oh man, that wasn't that bad. I described something awful.
Yes.
Hey, lying. You said 1,000-year-old egg?
Yeah, I was like,
that egg. That's that RV life.
Oh man. Okay.
You know it. You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get up out of here, man.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, man. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here, man. I was reading the rest of them comments.
Oh, no. Go ahead. I love that.
What's that?
The comments, man. I ain't gonna lie. I love that. Read
There's
those.
comments, man. I was trying to read.
I mean, it's not too much. Great show. Thank you, T. Will.
Boo.
Like, subscribe. Ding, 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 ding. Our merchandise link is down right now. I gotta talk to our merchandise girl, see what the status is. What happened to the grown man rules and Jared?
He always asks what
You had grown man rules back, man.
Yep. What? You finally did what you said. I did. Yeah. Yeah, one last thing. I would quit and work for myself. You can't just do that in one day. That's not realistic. Unless you got it set up like that. But then why were you working for somebody to begin with?
Yes.
Sometimes they have to be forced out of you. I can see that.
Nah, it can't just be forced, man. Unless you got the setup. You know how structure is. How long
man. Sometimes you get pushed out of your comfort zone.
Sometimes
happens all the time.
Happens all the time. Sometimes entrepreneurship, man, comes out of being forced out there like that, man.
But that structure, though, you can't just create that structure in a day, in a week.
If you forced, you have no choice, man.
Hey, BJ, I was working for FedEx for 15 years, and my manager came to me and said he wanted me to do something that didn't nobody else want to do. I said, I'm not doing that, man. He said, oh, yeah, you going to do it. I said, well, I tell you what, then I quit. I got a trucking company. I'm going to start my trucking company. And I left straight like that.
But how long did it take you to start the trucking company after that?
I mean, it was already kind of part-time.
You just proved my point. It was already...
No, it was part-time, little bro. I had to get out there on faith, man. But I mean, I wasn't... No, you're not hearing me. I didn't have enough work to support me and my family at the time. I didn't have, so I was forced out. I wanted to get out. Nas, no, I wanted to get out.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it on my own. Homeboy just kind of forced me on out. And I just chunked in the deuce and never looked back.
Well, yeah,
That's
but no, I'm
being
on the same
forced.
page as you. I'm on the same page as you. I was just saying, like, for somebody that didn't have any structure set up, you had a structure in place.
Basically, what he's. All right, BJ, forget you, man.
I'm saying, if you just started the trucking company when you got fired, that's what I'm saying.
The direction he was
Basically,
going
I
in,
did.
yeah, because the direction he was going in, BJ would have been part time. Vincent would have been able to go full time for some years, man. He would have lingered around, making that 50,
Yeah.
60,000 he was making. Old boy came to him with that, where Vincent, hey, Brian, when you have a family, trust me, it's the same thing as not having any structure. If you know, man, right then and there, you don't have enough money to support your family, but you still quit that job, right? You stepping out there.
You stepping out there.
You stepping out there.
You put yourself in a position where you have no choice but to survive, but to be successful, man. I ain't have no choice. I ain't have no choice. You know what I mean? That's
You
being
single and living like you, that ain't necessarily, but you don't have
if
a
it don't
family.
work out,
I experienced that a little bit last year when I had to pay for 2 rents at once, and I didn't have a job.
Man.
I experienced that a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, man, Monday, man. I know we don't want to get off here, man. We got to get out of here, man. We got to get out of here. We thank y'all, man. Thank you, listeners. Nas, man, go get you something to eat, man. Stop playing.
I'm hungry, too.
And we'll catch up with y'all on Monday, man. We'll holler.
Front 7 rush, yeah we that. Front 7